Hello.
The screen will be pink.
Yes, madam. We can see your screen now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. PPT is coming or what?
No, madam. It
Now?
disappeared. It is a pink color screen, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can see your photo, ma'am.
What is the problem? Sometimes the technology also is it's not cooperating with us. We didn't find out what is the exact reason also. Don't be stressed, okay? Everything we can manageable.
Yeah, ma'am. We are able to see your PPT, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Please adjust it because I am also don't have another options, okay? Anyway, I'll just to be huh? My voice also
Okay.
audible, na?
Yes,
You
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
kind
ma'am.
You can
little
see.
bit managed. Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. Today we are going to discuss a topic that is very much interested as well as that it's already be using in your daily life, even often without it's even realizing its business and financial implications. Whether it is ordering food online or buying clothes or purchasing a smartphone, many of you have likely to see the options buy now and pay later. Buy now, pay later, it is not just a good options. It is a business model, a fintech innovations, and powerful consumer behavior tools also. It is transformed how the customers make purchase decisions and how companies drive, sales, manage the risk, and generate revenue. So, for a management students, BNPL is an excellent example of how the technology, finance, marketing, and regulations, that in the intervention in the real world. It's help us understand how companies influence customer psychology, how the revenue models are designed beyond traditional interest income, how innovations also bring risk and regulatory challenges. So during these sessions, we will see how the BNPL works, its business models and revenue structures. In the key players in India and globally, the benefits, risk and regulatory aspects, and finally where PNBL is headed in the future. I encourage you to think like it's future managers and decision makers, not just as user of PNBL, but as professional evaluating its sustainability and impact. So let us begin. My first understanding, the fundamental question is what exactly that buy now pay later. The buy now pay later, it's commonly known as PNBL, is a short-term digital credit facility that allow customers to purchase a product or service immediately and pay for it at a later date or in easy installment. Unlike the traditional credit card, PNBL usually offers, zero or low interest for your short tenure. So the minimal documentations, instant approval at the checkout stage. From the business perspective, PNBL sits at the intersections of fintech, consumer finance, and digital payments. How the PNPL works? When a customer chooses the PNPL at checkout, so the PNPL provider is a pay the merchant upfront, usually within 24 to 48 hours. The customers repay the PNPL providers either in a fixed installment or weekly or monthly as a lump sum on the future date. So the merchant pay a small commissions to the PNPL provider. So effectively, the credit risk shift from the merchant to the PNPL company. So what is the key characteristics of PNPL na? So the point of sales credit offer exactly at the time of purchase. Short tenure. Normally the PNPL character is typically 15 days to 6 months, not more than. Then it's mainly focused on young professionals, mainly focused on students, because mainly focused on it's a first time credit user. The PNPL normally it's the target audience is youngsters. Okay, so this is the PNPL, basically app based, paperless, fast onboarding. So the PNPL is especially attractive to customers who do not own a credit card. You just to think that if you apply the credit card, what we want to submit the bank? Anyone, please? If you want credit card, okay, what are the documents, main documents we want to apply to bank?
PAN card,
Definitely, okay, that is okay. PAN card, Aadhaar card, KYC,
civil
that is
score,
okay. Apart from that, yes, very good. Civil score. Then income proof. If salaried person, we want to submit pay slip, right? Yes or no?
yes,
But PNPL, yes, what is the advantage, We don't want to submit anything. Only the KYC submission is more than enough. Because you know that in credit cards, the one salaried people or income earned people only to get the benefit. But in PNPL, even the students also getting such a benefit. So that is the difference. Why the PNPL? What is the major difference between PNPL and credit card? Okay. So now you can little bit understand that, right? So for example, yes, you just to buy 12,000 rupees smartphone on Amazon. Okay, choosing the options of Amazon Pay Later. So here in today, you don't want to pay the zero amount, right? So the repay option is rupees 3,000 per month for we can pay the 4 months, so automatically it comes to 12,000 rupees. Here, no interest if paid on time. Okay, 0% interest if you paid on time. Okay, that benefit is there in PNPL. I don't know how many now how many audience you should aware about that. Okay, because the many people, because I am little bit old, but to compare that the Gen Z generations like you know very well mucher than me. Yes, that awareness of PNPL everything. Okay, anyone Do you have that experience of BNPL? Buy now, pay later. Anyone you avail that facilities previously, earlier?
Yes.
Yes. So you enjoyed
Yes,
that
ma'am, I
benefit,
also.
right? Okay. Can you please share your experience? What product you just to be purchased in the PNPL options? Then what are
Oh,
the challenges you have faced? Anything, anything, pros or cons, whatever may be. Kindly please share your experience.
actually, previously I bought one
Yes, ma'am,
17
I
Pro
buy
from
the
buy
garment
later,
item.
but actually it's not first time we want to pay the amount after 3 months. The tenure will be 4 months. So first we want to pay the first amount. Then after three
Okay.
months we will get a 1 month period.
Okay. So you getting some benefits, right?
Yes.
Okay. Suppose my bad experience, I'm just to be here, I'm sharing that. Okay. Many times I'm getting their benefits, but one time I'm having such a had such a bad experience because I just to be purchased one the serum product in mantra. Okay, I'm just to be opted that option of PNBL. That time, you know that in my busy schedule, in the morning we want to be, it's a corporate people, the schedule structures, everything little different now. So always we are working more than 56 to near 60 hours per week. So apart from that, also we are taking some online classes, some other commitments, everything. So totally I forget. Yes, that time automatically I'm just to be pay some penalties also. So that is it's my bad experience, but whatever maybe not only PNBL, for many times I'm just had that bad experience to even paying their more penalty for credit cards also. But why I'm saying that if on time we are paying that refund now, that is EMI options or something now, so we can get the benefit. Otherwise, sometimes we are suffered also. Here in that sessions, we just to be see that what are the types of PLBL also, what are the varieties, what are the types is there. Everything we can discuss in a very short manner. Okay. So here I'm saying that PNBL is the best options. It's mainly focused on youth people, yes, Gen Z people, as well as because to compare the credit card, it is the alternative to credit cards. We can say that if credit card we want to purchase, na, we want to give some proof, income proofs, everything. But in PNPL options, we want to submit anything just to be fulfill of KYC. KYC is more than enough. Okay. Okay. Then another thing is, that how does PNBL works? Because the buy now, pay later works through a simple four-step transaction flow. Okay, first one is customers select the PNPL at checkout. Okay, if I'm going to purchase any online or in store, na, the customer first I want to be choose the options because that customer getting many options. For example, to pay the payment of credit card or debit card or UPI or net banking. Another one option is buy now, pay later option. For example, the we are the customer choosing their buy now, pay later options. Na, where he can easily to avail the quick eligibility check also it's performed. Okay, because the based on mobile number, based on KYC, based on the transaction histories, they are availed. So the approval is usually instant. Within few seconds, we can avail that options, buy now, pay later options. So no lengthy paperwork or traditional credit checks. Example, the customers buying shoes worth of 4,000 on anyone, Amazon, Pay Later or Mantrana. it's select the simple pay later option is there. SIMPL, it is one of the app, right? So if we can choose these simple pay options now. So in the checkout, right? So that is first. Second one is what is the role here for PNPL providers? Because the PNPL providers pay the merchant upfront. They are providing their amount to, for example, we are purchasing their data through these simple pay later options. Now, the PNPL providers, here the PNPL provider is Amazon Pay Later, maybe the Indian Pay Later, lot the simple pay later, lot of apps is there. That is PNPL providers. Okay, so the PNPL providers just to pay the amount within 24 hours or 48 hours, they are paying to merchant people. Yes, I mean the retailers or wholesalers. So here the wholesalers work is done. Okay, so the customers works also done. We have purchased. Yes, but the amount paying to PNPL providers to merchant. Okay, so here the work is the PNPL, that person's only taking their risk. Okay, the PNPL provider taking their risk because uh, without any payment, the customers getting the product, the product owners getting their amount. Yes, but here the amount provider is much PNPL provider. Here the PNPL providers means the example Amazon Pay Later or Simple Pay Later like that. Okay, so why they are taking their risk? That question comes to our mind now because here the PNPL, yes, the PNPL persons is taking some commissions from merchant players, merchant payers. Okay, so that commission is the income of the PNPL providers. Are you got it, ma? Are you got it? Again,
Yes, we
my
got it.
voice is at least anyone want to be response now because how I know that again my voice is not audible. I was thinking like that now. Please, anyone, please respond that. Another thing is, you having any difficulties to listen my classes? It's getting bored or what? Or you feel
No,
like that this topic is not relevant to you?
no,
Every week I'm just to be searched for 2 to 3 hours which topic is more interested, which topic is more useful for our students. But your responding level is very less now. I am
It's
also
not most
so
useful.
upset. Thank you
The
so much.
BNPL is most useful for me also.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Okay,
The
fine.
BNPL system is very most useful for customer. It's for me
Yeah,
also.
fine. Yes, thank you so much. That's why I just to be taking here. That's why I just to be think like that. That message, my informations, it's reach out you or not. Again, that's why I just to be check it. Okay, each and every 10 minutes once. Okay, so next one is what is that? That it's a key stakeholders in the PL ecosystems. The key, that it's a key stakeholders means here very simple. First one is consumer. Yes, the consumer on the demand side drivers of the PNPL model. Okay, here what is the role of a consumer? Purchase goods or service using PNPL. Okay, that's it, simple. Because repay the amount in installment manner or at a later date. That's it. Okay. Second person is stakeholder is merchant or retailers. Yes, what is that merchant role here? Integrate the PNPL as a payment options at checkout and accept the commissions cost for higher sales. They deliver goods or services immediately. Okay, so here the merchant rollers just to be giving their commission cost to BNPL providers. That's it. Okay, so what is the benefits of merchant here? Because it increased the conversion rate. Yes, now you know that it's selling the product is very difficult, right? So we are giving the merchant people, the owners are giving such option now, buy now, pay later options now. So automatically many customers are just trying to buy our product. That is the benefit of merchant. Okay, what about third stakeholders? Here is PNPL service providers. So the PNPL providers now, it is the core players here. Okay, their role is offer instant credit to consumers and pay merchant upfront, manage the credit risk and collections, and ensure the regulatory compliance. Because they are, you know that they are getting commissions from merchanters or retailers. Okay, then what is the revenue sources? What is the benefit of PNPL? Okay, their commission one way of revenue. Another thing is, for example, take myself, I'm just to paying sometimes for late fee na, that is another revenue. Okay, next one is then they just to be demanded for merchant or retailers for some discount manner. For example, in Bata shoe, in that particular brand shoes comes to 4,000 na, maybe they are demanded, they are giving for 3,500 like that. So that much of margin credit na, it's the revenue of PNPL providers. Apart from that, nothing. Okay, so the PNPL also, you know that they are taking much risk. Okay, that is intermediate people, but that intermediate people, why I'm saying that the PNPL is the intermediate people, because they are connecting with consumer as well as customer as well as owners, right? The merchanters, right? So the merchanters also is getting the payment within 2 days, at the maximum of 2 days. Okay, because whom to given PNPL. Okay, then customers also getting their product or services. Okay, so they are intermediaries. These people now getting their linear commissions, but they are taking their more risk. For example, you just to be think that in 100 peoples are there now, maybe that 10 peoples cheated, right? So that's why a lot of regulation is there. But anyway, if you decide to cheat now, whatever maybe we can cheat, right? So that much of risk, everything is behind for PNPL providers. Then what is another stakeholders? That is bank or payment gateways. Okay, so here the bank rollers or payment gateway rollers, it's a provide the capital and credit line to the PNPL firms. Another thing is, handle that settlement and fund flow, supporting KYC and compliance requirements. Okay, so these are the role they are now. They are occupying. They are. The bank people. Even the payment gateway also, that it's ensure the transaction security. It's a process payment between parties. Okay, so now you understand that in PNPL system now, I now pay later system mainly involve four stakeholders. One is consumer, second one is merchant people, third one is PNPL providers, fourth one is bank or payment gateway. Okay. Okay. Now we can see that paying, that is, the types of PNPL providers business model. Under that, what are the types is there? Mainly having four types. One is pay in four model. What is pay in four model? For example, how it's work, because the pay in four model means the total purchase amount is divided into four equal installment. Okay, the first installment is paid immediately. The remaining three are paid at fixed interval. For example, weekly or bi-weekly, or usually zero interest if paid on time. Okay, so that is the most important. So this model is paying for model. Okay, paying for model means the total purchase amount is divided into four equal installment. The one installment want to pay immediately, the three installment to pay the frequent interval. Okay, and basically not more than four installment. Okay, that is four in, pay in four model. Okay, second one is no cost EMI model. This model is closely resemblance with, that it's a traditional EMI. But here the PNPL structure is little bit different. How it's work now? The purchase amount is divided into monthly EMI. Or the interest is, that uh, above by the merchant, the customers pay only the product price. Okay, that merchant, the owner, to giving their discount prices to PNPL, that is commission wise. Okay, that is the revenue of PNPL providers. Okay, the customers only the actual product price. Okay, for example, I am going to purchase one model of Bata shoe for the online store for 4,000 rupees. The same amount is immediately the cash payment. I just to pay that the same amount only. The some people are opted for the PNPL options also. Okay, but what is the benefit of the PNPL providers? Yes, true, because the merchant people are giving their commissions. That is the thing. Okay, then third model is that here that the no EMI options. No cost for EMI model. We are just to be pay for some installment without interest. Okay, so that is no cost EMI model. Third one is deferred payment. Deferred payment model is, it is the simplest form of PNPL. Okay, so here the customers buy now, pay the full amount after the fixed period. For example, 15 days, 30 days, or 45 days. No installment here. No interest also if you pay the within the due date. Okay, so but a single payment, the single payment may be paid for after 15 days, or after 1 month, or after 45 days, the based on their options. Okay, because that option fixed by the particular PNPL providers for the particular product. Okay, it's maybe it's changed on product to product, company to company, should be changed. Okay, another one is fourth model is subscription based PNPL model. So subscription based PNPL model, it is a new evolving model in the PNPL. Okay, we can say like that because the latest model. Because how it's work now, the customers pay a monthly subscription fees, or it's get access to a pre-approved credit limit, can use the PNPL across the multiple merchants. So here the key features is, it's a predictable revenue for PNPL providers. It's encourage the customers loyalty, lower dependency on late fees also. Okay. Please, everyone mute if I am asking the question now. That time, please unmute and respond. Because I didn't see your visible whom to disturbing here also. Please, friends, if possible, just to be communicate that message. Because the many students not ready to listen the classes, they want to be focused only for attendance, to log in and to concentrate something. I don't know what is that attitude. Okay, sorry. Next one is the revenue model of BNPL companies. Okay, so previously we discussed what is the revenue of BNPL companies. Once again, in short manner, I just to be discussed for the merchant discount. Okay, because the revenue model of BNPL companies. The first one is merchant discount rate. Okay, it is the primary revenue source for most BNPL companies because the merchant pay a percentage of each transaction fee. BNPL providers typically range between 2% and 6%. Okay, normally MDO rate is 2% to 6%. Okay, that is the major revenue of BNPL company. Second one is, that the late payment fees. Many peoples are due to their work schedule or some busy schedule, some of the due to some financial conditions, they are not able to pay on time. Okay, so that is the reason that the late payment, the penalties also just to be involved. Okay, that is also one of the revenue for PNPL providers. But anyway, the PNPL providers don't to encourage that much of late penalty everything because that is more risk mitigation for them. Okay. So they are giving their side for the many reminder mail, yes, remembrance mails, everything. Okay, because their intention is just to be the customers want to be make it on time payment. Okay, so third revenue is interest on extended tenure. So the PNPL is marketed as interest free for only for specific particular period, specific period only. For example, minimum 4 installment. That's it. If we are opted, the customers opted for more than 10 installments or more than 12 installments like that. Na? So first 4 installment is zero free. I mean the zero interested. After the fifth installment onwards, they are paying little bit yes amount. That is also it's that a little bit interest. That is also comes to their revenue of PNPL providers. Okay, got it, ma? Okay. Then fourth one is data and partnership revenue. This is on emerging and strategic revenue systems. It is three. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
What
Hearing.
is yes.
Hello.
Fine. Thank you. Yes, the fourth one is data and partnership revenue. That means it's that the PNPL firms analyze the customer spending behavior. Insights are used to offer targeted promotions, build co-branded financial product, improve credit score models. These also one of the revenue for PNPL providers. PNPL providers normally, for example, that we just to be purchase many things, many product, but few product, few branded only the PNPL options are available, right? So that much of available now. That time the PNPL providers just to be little bit demand to the particular brands. I just to be giving option for your brand now. You just to be giving that much of percentage of amount like that. So they are just to be connected like likewise. So that is also one of the revenue for BNPL providers. Okay, then fine. Please, I'm taking next 10 more minutes. Okay, please don't mistake me. I'm just we cover that. Okay. So then another thing is what is the difference between PNPL versus credit card? I already told that. Yes, because to compare the credit card now, the PNPL is faster onboarding. Okay, if you purchase that credit card, if you want to credit card now, it is a very lengthy process. They are checking the civil score. They are and they want we want to be submit their income statement. Another thing is we want to submit some um, tax. Yes, play not only payslip, even we want to be submit some credit card also having some ranges, right? We want to be submit our taxpayer statements now. So then only we can get it some category of credit range of credit card also. So it is a very lengthy process. But PNPL now it's just like a few second. Yes, you can opt that PNPL benefits. That is another thing is it's in every month. You know that the credit card users knows that every month the one day it's exit now automatically we want to be getting their penalty. But to compare here now, it's a very less amount only. The penalty also very less. Another thing is in compare the credit card now, credit card you can avail for more than 2 lakhs, more than 5 lakhs based on the ranges. But in PNPL options, it's not giving that much of things. It's not giving their even many of the iPhone also not giving their PNPL options. They are giving very little bit tenure only, little bit amount also very uh, less amount only. For example, they are giving shoes, they are giving some cabs, they are giving some food restaurant. We can avail that PNPL. Not more than laptop purchase, not more than that much of. It's very rare. Okay, so to compare the credit card, the PNPL option is very less amount only we can available. I mean avail that benefits. Okay, then limited credit exposure also. I told now they are we can't expected more than 2 lakhs. We can't expected more than 5 lakhs. We can expect 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees. We can that much of benefits we can use the PNPL. Another one is high transparency of end customers. To compare the credit card, still the credit card now I am also using their credit card more than 10 years, but still I'm not getting clarity. Still I'm not getting any transparency because how they are calculated everything. But in PNPL, they are very clear repayment schedule. Yes, only 4 months. The four options are available. The four methods are available. Which model we can avail now? We can. There are no cost of EMI options available now. We can choose this. Or otherwise deferred model. They are giving 15 days, 30 days, or 45 days. We can on time. We can pay the single amount. Which options are they are giving now? They are clearly to giving their options. That is transparency of communications. So to compare the credit card, PNBL is very best for the purchasing of merchandise, to purchasing of very short tenure items. Okay. So another thing is what is the major PNPL players? The global wise as well as that India wise, lot of PNPL players is there. That is Klarna. It is Europe based companies. In global wise, we can utilize. Another thing is Afterpay. That is also US, Australia based companies. It's a very popular for Gen Zs. Then Upstream, it is also it's a US based companies. So if you take that the PayPal, you know very well about that. It is a global wide company. It's not only helping them for to transfer their coins. You know that it is the PayPal system. Normally, we can use them for change the currency, right? That PayPal is not only using their change the currency, it's used for their BNPL options also. If you take the Indian wise, na, Lazy Pay is there, Simple is there, Just Money is there, Amazon Pay Later is there. So these are the fintech driven BNPL. Okay, everything it is the financial tech, fintech relevant companies. Okay, so the PNPL players, it's a innovative through AI based credit scoring, real time risk assessment, app based user experience. Everything is streamlined. Okay, then go for what are the risk and challenges of PNPL now. The risk is very high because the significant risk and challenges is want to be faced for PNPL user, especially over indebtedness of customers. Because one of the biggest concern with PNPL is the risk of consumers spending beyond their repayment capacity. That is also one of the risks. For example, they are easily to give the credit. So definitely we are thinking na unnecessary product also we can ready to buy because now we can't able to pay the single amount. Okay, after 15 days or otherwise after 30 days we can see. So that much of lethargic they creating for customers mind. That is one of the risk. Second one is credit risk and defaulters also. For PNPL companies, credit risk is the major operational challenges. For example, limited or no credit history of user, so high exposure to first time borrowers, so dependence on alternative credit score, lot of things is there. Then regulatory scrutiny also. The PNPL operates the gray area between payment and lending. Attractive, we know that the customers' sections. Yes, ma? Anything you want to see? Anything you want to ask me? Hello.
Oh, can you repeat teen profit margin, please?
Yes, still I'm not come to thin profit margin. Okay, I'm taking only for regulatory scrutiny. Okay, so okay. So the regulatory concerns, it's including their consumer protections, transparent disclosure of fees, then KYC and data privacy, especially the responsible lending practices. Next, to go for in the thin profit margin, it is despite rapid growth. The PNPL is a low margin business. I already told that if you go for that high level margin, many people choosing their credit card. So that the PNPL is a low margin business. So the reason is high customer acquisition costs, dependence on merchant commissions, because that that raising defaulters and compliance expenses. So the many PNPL firms, it's it's a burn cash to acquire users, especially dependent on scalable for profitability. So it's a struggle to sustain long-term margin. Example, even global PNPL leaders, it's reported losses during the expansion phases despite the large user base. Okay, are you got it, ma? So here I am just to say one thing, the PNPL growth is attractive but risky. So it's requiring careful balance between innovations, regulations, and financial display. Then what is the future outlook of PNPL? The future of buy now, pay later will be shaped by technology integrations, the regulatory discipline and sustainable business practices. So the PNPL is moving from the high growth fintech experiments to a more mature and regulated credit ecosystem. So, then the integration with bank and UPI. Then that it's AI based credit scoring. Then it's involved in strict regulations. And another thing is most important, sustainable and responsible lending models. So the future PNPL models must focus on long-term sustainability. So here the responsible credit limit, clear affordability check, everything is most important here. Here only one thing, you just to be taken this way, the future of PNPL lies in regulated, technology driven and responsible credit models. It's integrated with mainstream bank. Okay, I hope that it's clear for you. If any doubts, please ask me. Hello.
Sir, what was AI-based credit scoring?
Actually, you know that it's AI-based credit scoring means the traditional credit scores are insufficient for PNPL users. For example, new to credit. For example, AI and machine learning models, use of alternative data spending pattern, repayment behaviors. We can't previously we can't calculate such a thing, right? For example, immediately we can AI based credit scoring. Now we can possible to immediately within a second we can get it because to see that in Amazon or Flipkart, everything, what is your purchasing behavior and how in that purchasing attitude also. The purchasing behavior is different, attitude is different. For example, many product we just to be get it, then we just to be cancel the product also. So these much of things, it's clearly showing our customers' attitude. So the based on that they are calculating. So they are offering their PNPL based on that. Okay. So that is the future outlook. Are you got it?
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Then anything? Any? Okay. First of all, I'm really sorry. Actually, in the starting point, I'm just to be some technology problems behind in my lab also, even that connectivity problems also. That's why it happened. Really sorry for that. It won't happen repeat for upcoming sections. Okay. Really sorry for that. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that it's a little bit understanding. Even still, it's not resolved my video, everything. So that is little bit struggle anyway. To face to interactions is, it's much convenient to you also, right? If you see my face, the reactions, everything, it's better for you. But anyway, really sorry for the today's sessions. I hope that at least the little bit things you just to be understand that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Yes, you don't have any doubt, please leave it. Leave the sessions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you.